One of the reasons why I became so outspoken about being a stripper, because for years I was so private about it. Like I had relationships with men, long-term relationships, and these guys had no idea I was a dancer. No idea. And
how do you pull that off?
You just say you're a nanny, you just lie. And then also like, I think like I had like part-time jobs at like coffee shops and that sort of thing. And I just kind of said that was what was supporting me or something.
That's a good, I never thought that's a good one. You'd be like, oh, the kids were playing with sparkles today. And you're covered in glitter and you smell like Axe body spray.
But what really inspired me to become open about it was the Me Too movement, because it's just like,
destigmatize it.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's just like the Me Too movement didn't go near the porn industry. It didn't go near strip clubs. It didn't go near, prostitution. It didn't go near sex work.
And do you think part of that is because people are saying, well, you chose to work in that industry? Is that part of it?
Well, it's, the thing is that like people don't respect it as a job and as a profession and as something like, that it attracts, like an audience, and people. And, and then also like people don't respect the need for it, because there's a lot of like lonely men out there who, don't have time for a girlfriend, and maybe seeking company from a prostitute might not actually be that bad of a idea for them at the time, and, or if there's, strippers, like there's, a lot of the times I've noticed like students, like guys that like people that just moved to LA, like people that just started a new job, people that just came here for school, like they'll come to strip clubs, and I'll have like these little like mini regulars that'll come in for a few months just because
they're just like getting acclimated. Yeah. They want to make friends.
They're lonely. They just need company and stuff. And then after a few months, they'll make friends, they'll get acclimated, and they'll stop coming, Yeah. And so it's, so you deal with all sorts of things, but like it's just.
But there is a lot of stigma attached.
Oh, for sure. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, I mean, porn especially, it's just like everybody watches porn, and it's just like these women, are actually providing a pretty huge service to people. And if you think about it that way, they're having sex and, performing, acting out these fantasies that like most of us can't even imagine and would never act on our own for us to watch and enjoy. And these women are just like the scum of the earth. They really are just the most disrespected group of people.
And it makes for a dangerous situation. You're right. There's shady managers and shady club managers and whatever. And, it's hard when there's that stigma in our society, and strippers and porn stars, they don't have this sort of protections. Sex workers, they don't have protections.
No, they don't.
It's also wild that people, and again, we just live in a place that's just coming to terms with how sexually sort of puritanical we are. I mean, like, when you go to Europe or Canada, you just see normal people that'll be strippers, and it's not like looked down on some crazy. They don't have to lie about what they do. Now, did boyfriends catch on? Did they start to question you, or
One guy figured it out because I asked him to do my taxes.
And he's like, "What's leopard print?"
I know, and then so
what's the name of the shoe company? What's that?
Pleasures.
What's this deductible at Pleasures?
Yeah, so he did my taxes, and then he was just like, "I know. I found you figured it out." And then I was like, "Oh,
real so detective over there."
Yeah. So, but then I started working at this new club, and he was like, "I want to give you your stripper name." And I was like, "Okay, well, what do you want it to be?" And he was Lauren. And it was just like, yeah, Lauren's not a stripper name.
That's like when you name a dog a human name, you go, "That's not a dog name."
I know, it's not
a stripper name.
It's not a stripper name.
What?
Lauren, welcome to the stage.
Because there's always like, I feel like the stereotypical stripper names is always like cinnamon or like some candy, or it's always some like spicy thing. I don't know.
My name is Peaches.
Peaches. Yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go. Fruit. Nice. Yeah. Can't not canned peaches, just peaches.
Just peaches.
Just peaches, straight up, fresh peaches. There you go, folks.
I always wanted that to be my stage name for some reason. Like whenever I go to a club to like this is always taken. So it's just like, I started at this club. I was like, "Is Peaches available?" And they were like, "Yes." And so
that's like when you like a football player when you get traded to a new team. Sometimes your number's not available, so you got to like. Sometimes football players will be known to like buy a guy a Rolex if like you're a high end player that gets traded to a team, and then they'll like swap numbers. So I wonder if there's anything can be bought. If you go to a new strip club and there isn't a Peaches, just offer them some of those pleasure boots or whatever they're called.
Sure. Pleasure